Well, while severe weather roared through the Delta late last night, the National Weather Service in Jackson and Little Rock issued a number of tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings. Golf ball size hail was reported in Ashley, Sharkey, and Washington counties. A possible tornado was reported 1 mile south of Dermott in Chico County. Law enforcement reported damage to the juvenile detention center last night while under a tornado warning consistent with a high wind event.
We did also sustain damage to several exterior utility buildings, along with damage to the Eunice Gymnasium. There was also damage reported to about 2/3 of the Eunice vehicle fleet.
One of the officers at the facility did sustain minor injuries from the storm. Well, as flood cleanup continues, officials asking for volunteers. No particular skills are needed, just people who want to contribute their time and effort. Many areas in Greenville, Leland, and surrounding communities are affected.
We have a lot of work coming in the days ahead. We have a ton of cleanup that's going to have to be done, and we cannot do it without volunteers.
All right, well, to sign up, call 662-335-1945 or 332-3533. Well, now in other news, as the warm weather and high waters hit the Delta, we can also expect something else. Pesky mosquitoes, and the war on them is just beginning for this season. WXVT's Candace Red has more on what's being done about the problem.
They bite, they're annoying, and they make you itch. I'm talking about mosquitoes.
We have a lot of water here in the Delta. We have a lot of agriculture, rice fields that are flooded, and that those breed mosquitoes.
Chris New is the supervisor for Vector Disease Control International. It's the mosquito control contractor for the city of Greenville. VDCI uses different methods to control mosquitoes, including surveillance, public education, and biological control.
We're probably going to start our larvicide next week and just see what's out there. But yeah, we could definitely see a hatch off of floodwater mosquitoes in the next 3 weeks.
According to the Mississippi State Department of Health, there are at least 4 viruses carried by mosquitoes in Mississippi, West Nile, and 3 types of encephalitis. As of right now, the Zika virus is no threat to the Mississippi Delta. It's a mosquito-borne virus that may cause devastating birth defects if contracted during pregnancy. Director of CDC Thomas Frieden says cases in Puerto Rico, however, are doubling every day.
By April, we're likely to see widespread transmission in Puerto Rico, and by June, mosquito season is likely to start in parts of the U.S. where the mosquito that can spread Zika is present.
There are basically 2 ways to prevent problems from mosquito bites. The first is to control or reduce mosquito populations. The second, just simply avoid being bitten.
Window screens, and make sure your home is sealed good to not let these mosquitoes in at night, because that's another place that you're likely to get bitten.
Remember, repellents like DEET can help reduce mosquito bites as well. In the studio, I'm Candace Red for WXVT News.
All right, thanks, Candace. Well, the Mississippi State Department of Health recommends wearing long pants and long sleeve shirts to prevent insect bites.